What is up guys, it's your boy Soul. I'm here and back with another classic WoW hardcore video. So today we're making what I personally consider to be maybe my most important hardcore video recently, and we're going to be taking a look at one griefing method that is still active that people are using to kill off bank characters, for example. So if you're level 1 or level 5 in Stormwind, you're sitting on hundreds of gold because it's your bank. That bank is not safe, I'll tell you that much. I'll show you how that grief works and everything, and one more thing. Today, thousands of people died thanks to a server disconnect / server lag issue, where the server was basically lagging for 15 minutes straight, and tons of people died. So consider this video a big warning video to help you stay alive by highlighting two major ways that people are dying recently. Now, before I show you the bug, or not even the bug, the grief, I want to clarify this by saying griefing is reportable, griefing is bannable. Don't use this information and then start doing the grief itself. I just want to show you how it works so you can avoid it at all costs and keep your characters alive. That being said, we're going to deep dive into the griefing method and see how it works so you can understand it as well. Now, I have a video right here, so let's get into it. Now, pay attention to the human sitting on the chair right here. He's the one that's going to die thanks to the grief. And basically what this hunter is doing, he has a curse on his pet. And the curse itself, when it's over after 1 minute, will summon 2 level 25 mobs called Lost One Rift Travelers. And he's going to dismiss the pet, in which case they go on the closest target, which in this case is this guy, a level 16 person, who now dies thanks to these mobs. And unless someone takes care of them, they're just going to keep going on the closest, lowest level target. Like this level 16 warlock would have died because he's AFK. And it's like, if you're going to go AFK anywhere, it's going to be like in Stormwind, Ironforge, Orgrimmar, wherever your Hearthstone is, or wherever you feel safe. But this grief right here, and this video, will show you that you are really never safe. They can spawn pretty much anywhere, and there's 2 level 25s, so I mean, if you don't go away from your PC and you're level 20 or something, you could be safe, but they start killing you very, very fast. So let's take a look at exactly how this bug works, boys. Or, why do I keep calling it a bug? It's a grief. Let's take a look at exactly how this grief works. So for that, we can go back to this and we can go to Wowhead and actually look at the spell. So for the spell itself, let me go back to the window capture. It's called a Rift Beacon. And basically, Rift Beacon right here, level 37. Rift Beacon, Rift Travelers are looking onto your position and they will find you after 1 minute. It's a curse thrown on you by a shaman or warlock type of mob in Swamp of Sorrows that we'll take a look at very soon. And it gives you a 1 minute debuff timer. When that timer goes away, 2 mobs are going to spawn on you. And if you have a way to stealth, vanish, or even you're a hunter with a hunter pet like this guy, you can use those 2 level 25s to kill anyone at your Hearthstone location. Basically, go to Swamp, get the curse, Hearthstone, wait for the curse to run out, and then just find a way to leave combat. Alternatively, if you're Night Elf, just Shadow Meld, right? So it's used by something called a Lost One Rift Seeker in Swamp of Sorrows, a level 37 to level 38 mob. So the mobs it spawns are only level 25, very low in comparison, but really, like, people are using it to kill off level 1 and level 5 characters. So keep this in mind whenever you're playing your bank characters. Be on the lookout and don't go AFK on bank characters. I've gone AFK on bank characters myself before, and let's just say I'm not doing that again until this bug, once again bug, until this grief gets fixed, because now I'm absolutely scared. I just saw 2 bank characters dead today in Stormwind before someone linked me this griefing method right here, and before that I saw a dead level 1 character in Stormwind as well at the mailbox, in which case I moved my banks to Ironforge, but now I'm realizing my banks are not safe absolutely anywhere. So I'm just gonna log in, send my stuff away, log out. Basically the TLDR of that grief right there is don't go AFK. That's basically, yeah, that's the best thing you can do. Don't go AFK. Okay, so for number 2, the last 4 days there's been a lot of lag, especially on the EU servers. I don't know how it is over on North America, but on Stitches it's been absolutely unplayable at times, and this morning it was really unplayable as there was a big 15-minute lag spike where thousands of people died, and this was before I personally went online. So I'm really happy because I was considering going on early today, farming some Devil Swords, and let's just say if I was farming Devil Swords and there was a 15-minute server lag, my Warlock, which is currently alive, would have been dead. So I'm really happy and really fortunate that that didn't happen to me, but thousands of people died to that server lag, and I just want to talk about it. There's no post about it just yet. I think Blizzard is avoiding talking about that, but they are talking about the server lag itself, which they made a post about yesterday that I do want to talk about. So here we go. EU hardcore realm lag and disconnect issues. Now, based on this one not being EU only, I think it might be like a whole thing on all servers. Actually, no, EU hardcore realms lag. There we go. I completely misread that one, but yeah, EU realms are lagging, and there's disconnecting problems. There's actually connecting issues as well. Like sometimes when I'm logging in, I have to log in 5 times to get onto my character. But here we go, let's take a look at this post. Hello everyone, just a quick update before we head into the weekend. While we initially saw some improvements following last night's work and restarts, things appear to have become progressively worse again and troubleshooting continues. In terms of in-game messaging, it is being considered, though keep in mind not everyone is affected, and a generic message about potentially running into issues is already true at all times. Having warnings appear and disappear might simply create unrealistic expectations about when it is and isn't safe to play. I mean, right now, the general thing is to consider here is that EU is not safe to play. It's lagging, it's disconnecting all the time, so EU is simply not safe to play. I feel like in-game messaging is just a net positive at this point. It's only like positive for everyone. So as for rolling back or reviving dead characters, we have tried our best to be as clear as possible from the very start. That is not something we will consider, which remains the case. I do understand losing characters to any technical issue is disappointing, but for purpose of keeping this thread useful for the ongoing work to address the issue, please try to keep the discussion to currently experienced symptoms, and thank you to those already contributing with this info. Stay safe for now, and hopefully the underlying issue can be finally addressed soon. So basically, the takeaway from that is small indie company, multi-dollar. But yeah, lagging on EU definitely might be the time to stay away, or maybe not play your main, make like a brand new level 1, and just play around and have fun. Because it's not lagging all the time, but as you can see, they know about the problem, it is a technical problem, and you could get like a server lag or disconnect problems at pretty much any time right now. And once again, there was a 15-minute long server lag this morning, so it just feels like the actual problems here, the technical problems, the lag, the disconnecting, is just getting worse every single day. So hopefully it gets fixed soon. Like, I'm guessing there's going to be a long maintenance or a restart at some point trying to fix this, but until that happens, just expect things to get worse. That would be my advice if you want to stay safe. So maybe like this weekend, don't play your main, make an alt, try to level up, and just don't risk it. Especially considering the 15-minute lag this morning, I simply wouldn't risk it. I'm considering, like, I'm leveling my druid today, that's the plan, but now, I don't really know, we'll see. Yeah. I feel unsafe, boys. Hopefully they get this fixed. Either way, that's the video for today. Just wanted to highlight those two things. The grief, though, that's massive. And the technical problems, I think that will get fixed. Like, I don't just think. I pretty much know it will get fixed. It's a matter of time. But the grief, on the other hand, I don't know if or when it will get fixed. So just be aware of that one. Keep your banks safe. Keep your characters safe. That's pretty much what I have for you today. Hopefully it helps you stay alive this weekend, or even like overall. Hopefully it helps you stay alive. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you know more griefing methods or any other problems in the game. Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, that's pretty much what I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.